Many of the most gratifying experiences in life are those that are the most demanding. Hello, my name is Jim. Welcome to my booktube channel about books, reading and stuff. Walking the Appalachian Trail without walking the Appalachian Trail. I can read about it. I don't need to take 5 to 7 months off work. I don't get any blisters. I don't risk spraining my ankle. I don't risk sunburn. I don't have to contend with bugs or with mice or with snakes or with bears. And I can go at my own pace. I can take a 0 day, a day when I'm not hiking the Appalachian Trail. This is AWOL on the Appalachian Trail by David Miller, who did the Appalachian Trail back in 2003. I'm enjoying doing the Appalachian Trail through reading about him doing the Appalachian Trail and the hardships he has to face. I'm glad I don't have to face them. I don't think I could do the Appalachian Trail. I don't think I'd be physically strong enough to do all the ascents involved. I know all ages have done the Appalachian Trail, from as young as 4 to as old as 83. I think how impressive it is that so many retirees, grandparents and kids take on the AT. But even so, I don't think I could make it as a thru-hiker. Of the many who start the trail intending to walk the full distance, only 1 in 4 make it to the end. Like many thru-hikers, David Miller started his Appalachian Trail in Springer Mountain in Georgia, the American state, not the former Soviet Republic of Georgia, where I live. And he continued the 2,200 mile trek all the way up to Maine, where the trail finishes at Mount Cathartin. Some hikers begin in Maine and go south, but the vast majority start in Georgia and go north. Reading about it, the only gear I need is a device to read it on, the ability to read, and some time. If I was reading the paper version, all I'd need would be some light, some time, and the ability to read. And if you don't have the ability to read, I guess there's probably also an audiobook. Hiking the Appalachian Trail, you need lots of gear. You need suitable footwear, you need backpacks, camping gear, tents, sleeping bags. You need a lot of gear, but it shouldn't be more than 25 pounds because you're going to be carrying that on your back like a snail for the entire journey. It's a fascinating trail. I was thinking when I hit 50 of doing the pilgrimage to Compostela. This starts in the Pyrenees between France and Spain and goes to Santiago de Compostela. This was written about by Paulo Coelho in his first book, The Pilgrimage. And this looks easier than the Appalachian Trail because most of it's quite flat. There's not the Appalachian Trail. The Appalachians being a mountain chain, there's lots of ups and downs. David Miller gives up his job as an IT consultant to do the Appalachian Trail. One of his colleagues says, if you're going to have a midlife crisis, why don't you just buy a Corvette? David Miller's book, AWOL on the Appalachian Trail, certainly gives you an idea of what it's like to hike the Appalachian Trail from one end to the other. It's told very matter-of-factly. There's the positives of the camaraderie with the other thru-hikers, and there's also details of the difficulties, the pain in the legs, the inclement weather, the cold, the heat, the bugs. It's all in there. It'll give you an idea from reading it if it's what you want to do or not. Hiking the Appalachian Trail as a thru-hiker is a big commitment of time, energy and money. I enjoyed this book. I enjoyed somebody else doing the Appalachian Trail for me. I don't really have the beard of having done the Appalachian Trail. That's something most of the male hikers give up when they're hiking, is to give up shaving. At the very start of the trail there's a great temptation to give up at the slightest mishap. I could go back and it would be as if I just took a few days off. It also says everyone does his own walk, guided by experience or by expediency. Gumption is the most important thing for a thru-hiker to maintain. Experience is enriched by reliving it, contemplating it, and trying to describe it to another person. If you're going to do the thru-hike, you're going to get wet several times. Frustrated, I stuff it all in the pack, losing all pretense of keeping anything dry. But doing the hike is worth it. He says, I've yet to have a day when I wished I was back at my job. What I don't get from reading the book is going to be the sense of achievement for actually finishing it. But I can live with that. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe below, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.